Hey there, welcome to the first devlog for my yet untitled Barcade game that I'm working on right here. Don't know how you got here, but thanks for giving it a peep. Yeah, so starting off the first devlog, because as of yesterday, as of last night, got to the point where I can finally play through the core gameplay loop of the game. There's a lot of stuff in it that's not in yet, but the structure is getting there. We're building towards it. Have been working on this project for too long, probably 2.5 weeks in at this point in time. You know, with work and stuff, I'm considering that a positive. You know, we're on track, being able to play the game within just a couple weeks, and really only a couple hours of free time work put in. But yeah, so that's you know, kind of the core tenet. What the heck is the game? What are we doing here? Let's hit the buttons and we'll show it off. So you know, Rocket League is where we're starting. The idea is, let's take Rocket League. Whoops, hello. Let's take Rocket League. Let's take Smash Bros. And let's just put a bunch of mini games in there and see what happens. So the game is going to be, you know, one stick and 2 buttons. Right now I'm just using some PS4 controllers that I have, but you know, eventually if we get down the line, I'll get fancy and we'll build some joysticks for it or something like that. But yeah, so the idea is just to have this very simple game, you know, where one team's scoring goals against the other team. You're trying to get as many points as possible for the end of the round, but then there's some crazy mini games thrown in that kind of, you know, twist the game up in different ways, kind of dumb, stupid ways. The kind of the core tenet that I'm trying to follow with this project is to just keep everything stupid simple. So, you know, with the game, you know, this is a game that's intended to end up getting played by, you know, up to 6 people that are, you know, at various levels of sobriety. So at that point it's got to be simple, but also in just my approach to how I am developing this, I just want to keep everything simple and focus on getting stuff playable and in there, and we can worry about polishing and doing all that stuff later. You know, I have a huge problem when I'm developing anything really of just biting off way more than I can chew in one shot. And so, you know, this is probably my 10th or 12th Unity, air quotes, game, but this is the first one that's actually gotten to a point where, you know, anything's playable in some sort of sense. You know, we're not just moving things around and calling it good. So that's another thing too, is just being able to keep everything so simple, and you know, you get, at least for me, I'm getting that constant feedback loop of feeling, you know, accomplishment over having a new feature in or something of that nature. So yeah, that's kind of the core tenets of where we're going here. You know, as you can see, I really only have a couple things in there. You know, eventually I have ideas for expanding the game, you know, adding multiple attacks, multiple characters, things like that, within the game. But you know, right now let's focus on just getting something in there, make it so that you can hit the ball and it scores goals and gives you points, and that's it. You know, there's a little bit of the structure in there to add the mini games, but I don't really have any mini games done yet. But that's fine. You know, we just gotta keep working on it bit by bit as we can. But yeah, so that's kind of the general approach. It's what I'm hoping to try and work on a lot through the course of the project. So, I mean, what do we have so far? What do we actually have? So I have the player controller, right? So you can see just a couple of dumb, really dumb animations. We've got our first character here, Kid Ninja. He is the ninjiest kid of all the ninjas. Yeah, so it's got a jump. We have double jump. Cannot triple jump. It waits to reset once you hit the ground. Fast fall, so I can just normal jump here, or I can fast fall by flicking the stick down. I have a single animation for attack, and all of that's doing right now is just drawing a big circle. It's something I'm hoping to probably work on in the near future. A couple of the things I might want to touch on first, but adding a couple different attacks. I'm thinking maybe no more than 3 like per character. I don't know. Again, just trying to keep it really simple, but I want to have that ability to kind of mix it up, give each one of them some sort of flavor and difference to each other. But yeah, so there's that, and then the kind of one of the bigger things I added yesterday was I upgraded to the new Unity 2019 input system, which is still, it's still being worked on, but it has the features enough for what I need to add a second player. So just pressing the button on another controller, 2 controllers plugged in over here, just goes ahead and adds these in. Right now there's not really any teams in the game, so the first character that gets added to the scene, I just change its sprite renderer to yellow, just to distinguish them. But again, it's not about making it perfect right out of the gate, it's about making it work. So that's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty dumb, but that's something that I'll probably fix here in the next week or so, actually adding in real teams and getting it so we can have up to 6 players in the game. Eventually, I'll obviously add some sort of character select screen and team select screen, but that's that's way down the line at this point. Rather focus on trying to get some of the mini games in and things like that. But yeah, so that's just kind of some of the general stuff that's in here. It's all pretty basic, all just really simple. There's not really any there's a couple cooldowns in things of attacking, but like a lot of that needs to get cleaned up in the player controller and making that I don't know, actually cleaned up and work nice. I don't really want to dive into any of the code right now. I'll probably do that more as in future devlogs when we're focusing on specific items. But for right now, just kind of to show off where I'm at. More as I guess a reminder to myself, a couple months down the line of, hey, this is where we started. Where are we at now? Look at the progress, because there's always that point in the project, where you start to hate everything because you feel like you're doing nothing. And I just, maybe having this point to remind me will get me to push past that point. But yeah, so that's it for this devlog, I guess. Thanks for watching. Even if it's just me from the future, thanks me from the future for watching. We'll hopefully be back soon with some more updates. Bye.